community like this.
No question. And Bijan Robinson, who we're looking at right here, B obviously got his contract signed here a couple of days ago. He's ready to start ramping it up even further. He's in full pads tonight as he begins to get himself ready to go. Jahmyr Gibbs just signed his deal.
Yeah.
Jahmyr waited for Bijan, so Jahmyr got a couple of 100,000 more than Bijan did. But two guys that are dynamically the same, two great football players, one for Detroit. Obviously, Jahmyr started his career at Georgia Tech, went to Alabama, and he's now in Detroit. And we've got Bijan in here he started his high school football in Arizona, now playing here for the Falcons.
Let me ask you this, because Jonathan Taylor also signed.
Working on stuff. I saw Tony Gonzalez do that. I saw Roddy White do that. I saw Julio Jones. So willing to work and make yourself better, willing to not settle for where you are right now. I think that's his biggest strength.
He's got all the physical tools, but his ability to want to, and that's where Drake is.
Yeah, and Drake right now is in one-on-ones with the DD. We love these. This is like the best part of training camp every single year. So we're going to take a step back. I'll let Arch kind of talk about who these players are a little bit, but otherwise, why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yeah, red zone here. So red zone shots. Ooh, good shot there. Jahan Dotson got to squeeze that football right there. Really good job. Little hesitation, got in behind the corner. Right here with the corners, and that's against Mike Hughes. Hughes is having a really good camp. There's Clark Phillips. Clark comes up on Blair, makes a play. So you're down in the red zone now. Defenders know they don't have to guard the entire field. It's a 20-yard area, including the end zone. Here's Zachariah Branch. Ball a little bit too high, a little bit too hard outside. So what Zachariah Branch is doing there is a little fade to the corner, try to delay, and then get up the field and save some room to the outside. There's Dylan Drummond, went into the inside, did not make the catch, got to finish the drill. These are some of the things that the Falcons really need to hone in on if you want to be better down in the red zone. Oh, excellent ball placement right there. Excellent catch by Brockington. It's a pretty good play right there, but that was more facilitated by the throw. Working here again, a little bit of press coverage, doesn't win to the inside. So you're trying to get, when you got a slant like that, you're trying to win across the defender's face. You can't go behind the defender because the quarterback's throwing it on time. If you go behind the defender, ball adjustment into the slot. Now that's just tough on the DB now. Good job of staying in the hip pocket right there. When you choke it down inside the hash marks right there, a lot of room for the defender to have to cover. That's why being a nickel is different than a corner. Mike Ford, outstanding special teams player, playing the nickel spot right there, defending. One on the slant. Now it's a walk-in. Those are the kind you like as a quarterback, right? DB slips, Bartuba walks in. You'll love that.
All right, here's that matchup we were talking about earlier.
See, really good job there by AJ. AJ, see what lays. AJ lost ground to the inside, knowing he could get back outside, but he would lose back to the inside. And so he did a good job of staying in the front pocket or the inside pocket, made the play on the ball, knocking. He wants to be on the regular roster, trying to make his way here. Yes. And get his head, so I got to really get your head around. Here's Zachariah Branch. Oh, that's a good job of the defender. He wanted to get inside. The defender, Darnay Holmes, slid inside, took away the inside, so Zachariah had to try to do something to get him to think he was going upfield and try to get back to the inside, and Darnay Holmes did not allow it. Kobe Bryant, youngster out of Kansas from a year ago, working in the corner spot. Again, here's Mike Ford, outstanding special teams player. And Ford can play the Robinson, and we know Bijan Robinson. But who's going to be that other back? Are we going to carry three backs? He's going to have to show himself on special teams. That was Cash Jones, good route there out of the University of Georgia. But there's going to be a guy that potentially makes his team because of his prowess on special teams. I think Nathan Carter is one of those guys that can potentially do that. So could Cash Jones.
Well, Nathan Carter is kind of like a Chris Blair or Dylan Drummond. Some guys that have been on this team for a while, just been on the practice squad, and he knows this team, and there's a touchdown from him.
Well, and it's quick. You got to be ready to get the ball out because it's extremely quick.
Austin Hooper versus Xavier Watts there.
South Carolina, led them in receiving yards, touchdowns, and receptions. All right, so here's the grind that is the offensive and defensive lines. That was Chris Lindstrom, just took a rep against Brandon Dolis. Nice little matchup right there. So what you're looking at, obviously, offensive line, stay in front of your guy. Don't let him push you. If you're an interior offensive lineman, that was Ryan Uzel, the center. Don't want to be pushed back. The interior three offensive lineman, this is going to be Matthew Bergeron, number 65. Matt wants to set down, set the weight down. Don't let him get pushed back into the backfield. Remember, the quarterback, Tua or Michael, are going to be standing right there in the pocket about 5, 6, 7 yards deep. Don't want to get pushed back into it. Jake Matthews with the rep right there.
Yeah, something I want to mention as we're watching all these one-on-ones, whether it's this one-on-one or the ones that's to come, the wide receiver DB one-on-one as well, is that what Kevin Stefanski said in his presser a couple of days ago is we're just putting guys and seeing what roles they can play. So you might see Matthew Bergeron take a snap beside someone that you're not used to seeing him beside, not Jake Matthews, not a Chris Lindstrom. Don't hold that too heavily, because they're just seeing mix and matching some guys, seeing what can happen. It's still really early in training camp, so I wouldn't hold that water too heavily.
Yeah, no question about it. And what you're talking about is guys getting reps. So if it's your turn to get a rep next, they're going to pump you in there. You may be standing next to Jake Matthews, but Chris Hinton was the guard, number 68, took that rep. He might be lined up next to Jake Matthews. It doesn't mean he's starting at the left guard position, obviously, but you got to get in and get your reps. This is a fast-moving drill. You see, they're not waiting very long to get that next snap out. Here's Ethan Onionwa, the rookie tackle on the outside. Pretty good job right there, working against Cam Thomas. That was a pretty good matchup right there. Good job by the youngster.
Someone else to watch who's lining up, I assume he is getting ready for a one-on-one a little bit later, is 72, Michael Jarrell. He's been playing a lot at that right tackle position. Could potentially be the starter of right tackle come week 1. We just don't know, like I said. Mix and matching a guys a little bit. 72 is certainly a guy to watch.
Well, it's a good fight right there. It looked like Brockermeyer, the center youngster, played at a couple places, Miami, played at Alabama. Comes from a heritage of players. His dad was an outstanding player. JPJ right there. Good rush by James Pierce Jr. off the edge. Working against Michael Jarrell on that left side. Good job of shutting that one down. That was Brandon Walton, another guy that's taking reps at guard, 67. He's taking reps outside at the tackle spot as well. Here's Chris Lindstrom. All right, Chris got pushed a little bit right there. Pretty good rush. That looked like a Cale London.
Oh, maybe it was a Cale. I can't see with their shirts on.
No, when the shirts are tucked out. I think it was nice.
As a rookie. Yeah. Never seen this guy before. He just cooks you.
See, there's Hoop working, and what Hoop does such a good job of is he gives you the numbers. So you got a big target as a quarterback to throw the football to. Good play there. Really nice job of coming over the top and knocking that ball out.
Christian Harris, one of the guys that is beside Divine Diablo a lot during this training camp so far. And let me just make the disclaimer again. It is early on in training camp, but he has taken a lot of reps beside Divine.
This is a kid right here, Nathan Carter, that I think you got to want to continue to watch now. We know Brian Robinson and we know Bijan Robinson, but who's going to be that other back? Are we going to carry 3 backs? He's going to have to show